Welcome around the world to Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium for a very important clash. So one of 4 venues, the last of the 4 to be used actually. And this is Bangladesh and New Zealand. And this is quite significant for 3 countries, not just these 2 playing today. 2 captains out there, and the superstars. New Zealand bouncing off a great one over Pakistan. Mitch Santner called correctly at the toss and decided that New Zealand will be bowling first here on a pitch which we believe to be an absolute cracker. This is a Group A match. And why is it so important for 3 countries? Well, if New Zealand win today, they're in the semis. Bangladesh and Pakistan are gone. It's as simple as that. Quick fire competition, it's cutthroat. Beautiful flags of both Bangladesh's fine leg for 1. And straight away off the mark. And from all accounts, we had a really close look at the pitch through the eyes of down. Does it carry? Just short, my word. It was nearly through to Willow Rourke at mid. Single there for Tanzania. Close-ish, very close, but umpire Damasina saying no right from the outset. Tom Latham, hands on hips, comes up. Judges this one nicely, and that will be the first boundary of the Bangladesh effort.
That was better. Just on the line, that one a little bit more leg stump.
Oh, got that nicely. You could hear it off the bat. That was almost off the front foot. In fact, it's gone for 6. That's a magnificent shot. 10 from the Jamison over. It's 13 for none after 2. Top the group, but if they do that,
important for shots.
Beats mid on with ease off the front foot. So a lovely boundary there. O'Rourke showed a little bit of interest, but it wasn't. You called it, Nasser, and it came. And I think it's 6. I'm pretty sure it hit the boundary on the full. It's touch and go, but boy, what a shot in front of square. Well, he's probably catching his breath for 2 or 3 deliveries.
Pulled away through mid-wicket, and that will be 4 more.
Well, it's an understatement to say that the Bangladesh top order need to step up.
And again, and that's gone squarer. The same result.
3rd boundary over, and it's just predictable from Jamison.
Similar background to one.
Gone, caught at mid-wicket, instant success. Kane Williamson with the catch, and Bracewell strikes early.
It's a change of pace. Spin into the attack for the first time today, and Bracewell does the damage.
So good, Beastie. So good, boy. Outstanding, Beastie.
Down the wicket, and he's hoisted that high and hard. Over long on for 6. 51 for 1 after 9. Now wide of 3rd. Kyle Jamieson can't get around. Just a little bit of width.
If you provide width like that, those bare patches, split spinners. Just like that. It's the hardest shot on a surface like this. Trying to take it down the ground. Santner takes the easiest catch. Miraz, his innings comes to an end. He was aggressive. He looked to take them on.
In at the crease and lost just 24 years of age.
That's the shot, the go-to shot. But he's played so well. In fact, both the openers played it well.
Hang on. Ness, you got tall. When you first played, you got that.
Has been a little bit of uneven bounce. That the last commentators did mention that. It's still a very good pitch. Edged. The slip has gone, and that will go away for a boundary.
I don't think O'Rourke will mind that.
Is the sweep. He gets it fine. A bit of a top edge, and it gets through. O'Rourke, twice he misses it.
That's it.
Well.
So good, Beastie. That's outstanding, Beastie.
Lifting weights and pumping iron. Down the ground. They need to put their foot down, and that's a couple of boundaries in the last half a dozen deliveries.
Yeah, I wonder whether this is a little indicative.
They have to be proactive, because unlike that, England...
So good. Outstanding, Beastie.
He bowled quite late in that first game. Glenn Phillips bowled a number of overs.
Tries to go up and over, extra cover, running back, excellent catch. Kane Williamson, he doesn't drop many. New Zealand don't drop many. Bracewell, brilliant, he has 2 for.
Well, this in the end, this could be an opportunity for Rachin Ravindra underneath it. Takes it with ease. And Bangladesh are just giving it away here for some reason. And he is so experienced, Mushfiqur, to do that. Here, Bangladesh. Down the wicket, mistimed again, and should be out, is out. They've done it again. What is happening here? O'Rourke with a decent running catch. Bracewell's got forfeit.
Well, he's used the drift, he's used the flight well, but...
Tell us a wee bit about this one.
Oh, Beastie. So good boy. So good boy. You can stay.
Well, this is 10 overs straight, without any trouble at all. Not even a semblance of... He's tried a bit much there, and that quicker ball is not working for him today. It's drifting down leg the whole time, and...
Moved across to New Zealand's. See the height of the ball's coming through, whether or not it's off full face of the bat, straight down the ground. Just held his shot. Henry after it, and gives up.
It's the first sign of aggression down the ground from Shanto.
Just drags the length back fractionally.
Straight up. Who wants this? Somebody's got to get it. The guy that ran the furthest forward ended up with it, Bracewell.
Well, the irony, if that had been put down just after we'd done a brilliant fielding.
To now, he's a lot tighter, but he also is in this competition. He's a lot.
Straight up. This should go over the top of O'Rourke, who's a big guy, but can't run it. He runs it down, but can't get his hands around it.
Could try and find, there are not many.
Didn't protect that one, and this time he found some timing, genuine timing. So a much needed thereby. I'm not sure he's found it with that one though. Just good enough. Just.
It's in the depth to be able to go for it, so...
It's gone fine enough for 4.
Yeah, that's the problem when you bowl short. When you bowl Yorkers, you go full, you can...
Just short of Santner. I'm just thinking from the captaincy point of view, this is probably about...
He's gone up, Santner after it, takes it comfortably. So Henry picks up a wicket, the 7th down for Bangladesh. And Matt Henry
in that match against Imperialize and play a longer inning.
hammered over wideish long on towards the mid-wicket region, and 6, that'll feel good.
250.
Call us for 2, I just wonder whether he should just take 1 and keep the strike. It's gone up and over, and 1 bounce. Or has it gone all the way? 1 bounce, 4. Straight up, oh, he can't reach it. I always saw him really. Pace off, he'll run one, it's a direct hit and that'll be gone, I think. Latham's done well, there was a dive from Jakar Ali, but I think he's come up short.
Of which factor?
Down towards long off, and I say comfortably Devon Conway, but not really. There's a little juggle there, held on to it in the end. And wicket for
Breaking it.
another swing and a miss, no run attempted, and a good final over from Kyle Jamieson means that Bangladesh will finish their 50 overs here in Rawalpindi with 236 for 9. So 236 for 9.
Welcome back here to the glorious city of Rawalpindi, a twin city with Islamabad in Pakistan's north. And it's the first match for Rawalpindi in this Champions Trophy. And they've put on an absolutely perfect day for Bangladesh up against New Zealand. It's a big match for both sides. It's a big match for this pool. New Zealand winning the coin toss and electing to have a bowl first. And they bowled superbly well. All to play for here in Group A of this Champions Trophy for 2025. And that's a handy start. It's the kind of bowler that hits the deck hard and hits the... Yes, through! It's a wicket maiden to start! What a defence here from Bangladesh. Tuscan Ahmed, he's up for the challenge.
Brilliant, got it nice and full, he'd been just back of the length, got it fuller.
The edge to one of the best. And that's his first wicket in Champions Trophy. And what a wicket it is. It's Williamson gone, nicking behind.
That is the blueprint, that is what Andre Adams would have been talking about. 5th.
That the goal stays in the...
You won't stop that. 1 off the front foot, 1 off the back foot. As good as you'll get out of the textbook, those 2 shots. 28 for 2 after 7. Through mid on. Another glorious piece of timing from Devon Conway. Another drive. This could be the 3rd boundary of the over. In fact, it will be. It's a bit of a clinic there from these 2 left-handers at the moment. It's 40 for 2. In fact, they've got 2 players there, really. And he beats them both with absolute precision. Ravindra is looking good.
It's a bit of length.
Trying to get stuck at the crease. Really hard to play down through as well.
plays on, goes for the forward defence. Yet again, we've just spoken about it. It's the inside edge that's the undoing for Devon Conway.
The angle in. This is a continued issue for
Good to youth and batting. I mean, first thought, to me,
Well, that'll do, and that's a wonderful way to bring up 50. Gentlemen, we are seeing the emergence of one of the great modern day players. Without putting the commentator's curse on him, he is very special. Yeah, so his little trigger movement, where he'll just...
the asking rate's still only... and that's the boundary. Honestly, that was beautifully timed.
Ball, they've delayed where they left off.
Just a bit of bounce there. And it's been edged fine. He went with it in the end. He'll go away for a boundary. And that one, the variation, a little bit more.
in the first innings. I think they complement. The question marks are, who's that third seam bowling option? Who's your best?
Short. And belted away. Latham missed out on a short one. Rachin Ravindra doesn't. A big beaming smile on his face. And again short, this time offside. And again a boundary. And again, this time the sweeper will tidy up. Not the best of overs that from the skipper. Runs with sweeps.
I think it is that, as a wicketkeeper, you just pick it up, so because you track it, you just understand any variation. So I think that's why, especially pulls and cut.
Good solid block from Latham. He looks in good touch now. 164 for 3. And back into the attack. Wow, did that carry?
It's Bills in that match that you were talking about before. Shot. He is in full flight. I dare say it when he gets 100 here.
Eases it past the man behind point. He does love an ICC men's event, does Rachin Ravindra. Boundary through the slip cordon, recovered well. Courtesy of some high quality from these two left-handers. Let's find the gap on the leg side with the sweep shot.
So very important wickets.
High, but not long enough. Chance taken. Good catch out in the deep on the boundary.
He's strong. Doesn't have.
That'll find a gap. That was beautifully placed. Finally got one, Glenn Phillips. And there we go, a boundary to Michael Bracewell, and that seals the deal for New Zealand. They are officially into the semi-finals.